Have you ever noticed your dog stretching when you walk in the door? Why do they do that? It's a curious little behavior that can leave us scratching our heads. So today we're diving into the fascinating world of dog behavior, specifically that little stretch they do when you come home. You might think it's just a cute quirk, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Let's unravel this mystery together. Reason number 1, upset stomach. We all know the feeling of an upset stomach. That uncomfortable, sometimes painful sensation that has us shifting around trying to find a position that brings relief. Well, our dogs experience this too. And just like us, they often try to alleviate that discomfort through stretching. You see, when a dog stretches, particularly in a way that seems to target their abdominal area, it can be their way of relieving pressure or gas buildup in their digestive system. This type of stretch might involve them extending their front legs forward and lowering their chest to the ground while keeping their rear end elevated. They might even let out a little groan or sigh, signaling their discomfort. Now, an upset stomach can be caused by a variety of factors, from eating something that didn't agree with them to a mild case of indigestion. If you notice your dog stretching frequently, especially after meals, it's essential to pay attention to their overall behavior. Are they showing other signs of gastrointestinal distress like vomiting, diarrhea, or loss of appetite? If you observe any of these symptoms alongside the stretching, it's crucial to consult with your veterinarian. Just like with us humans, a simple tummy ache is usually nothing to worry about, but it's always better to err on the side of caution and rule out any potential medical concerns. Number 2, pancreatitis. We've talked about upset stomachs, but sometimes that stretching can be a sign of something more serious, like pancreatitis. Now, pancreatitis is an inflammation of the pancreas, and it can cause a great deal of pain and discomfort for our furry friends. Dogs with pancreatitis often assume a prayer position to alleviate the pain. This involves stretching their front legs out in front of them while keeping their rear end elevated. It's their way of trying to relieve the pressure on their inflamed pancreas. Now, pancreatitis is a serious condition that requires immediate veterinary attention. If you notice your dog frequently stretching into the prayer position, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like loss of appetite, vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, or a hunched back, don't hesitate to contact your vet right away. Early detection and treatment are crucial when it comes to pancreatitis. Remember, as pack leaders, it's our responsibility to be vigilant and proactive in caring for our dog's well-being. By recognizing the signs and seeking professional help promptly, we can increase the chances of a positive outcome for our beloved companions. Number 3, stress. You know, we have our ways to deal with stress. We go for walks, maybe do some yoga, or even read a book. Dogs, they stretch. It's their way of releasing tension, just like us. See, when a dog is stressed, their muscles tense up. It's a natural reaction to a perceived threat, a primal instinct. Stretching helps them loosen those muscles, releasing that pent-up energy and bringing a sense of calm. So if you notice your dog stretching more than usual, especially after a stressful event like a vet visit or a thunderstorm, it's their way of coping. It's like they're saying, "Woo, okay, I need to relax now." Pay attention to your dog's body language. A stress stretch might be accompanied by other signs like yawning, lip licking, or even panting. Recognizing these signs can help you understand your dog's emotional state and provide reassurance. Number 4, stiffness in muscles. Just like us, dogs can get stiff muscles too. Think about it. They sleep a lot, they lounge around, and sometimes they just don't move as much as they should. All that inactivity can lead to muscle stiffness. Stretching is their way of getting those muscles moving again, increasing blood flow and flexibility. It's like a good morning stretch after waking up. It feels good. You'll often see dogs stretching after a nap or a long period of rest. That big extended stretch with their front legs forward and their hindquarters up in the air, that's a classic sign of a dog trying to work out those kinks. They're essentially giving themselves a mini workout, loosening up those muscles and getting ready for action. So don't be surprised if your dog gets up from a nap and launches into a full body stretch. It's their way of saying, okay, time to get this body moving. Encourage this natural behavior. It's great for their overall health and well-being. Number 5, releasing toxins. Now, this might sound a little surprising, but stretching can actually help dogs eliminate toxins from their bodies. Think of it like this. When muscles are stiff or tense, they can trap metabolic waste products. Stretching helps to improve circulation, allowing those toxins to be flushed out more efficiently. It's like giving their internal systems a little boost, encouraging the flow of fluids and the removal of waste. You might notice your dog yawning deeply during a stretch. Yawning isn't just about tiredness. It can also be a sign that they're increasing oxygen intake, which aids in detoxification. It's all connected, you see. So next time you see your dog stretching, remember, it's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's also about maintaining their overall health and well-being. It's their natural way of keeping their bodies in tip-top shape. Number abdominal pain. You know, sometimes a dog's behavior can tell you a lot about their health. Just like us, dogs can experience discomfort and pain. If you notice your dog stretching more frequently, especially accompanied by other signs like whining, loss of appetite, or a hunched posture, it could be a sign of abdominal pain. This stretching isn't about excitement. It's their way of trying to find some relief from what's bothering them. In these cases, it's crucial to consult with a veterinarian to identify the root cause of the discomfort and get your furry friend the appropriate treatment. Remember, dogs can't always tell us directly when they're hurting. It's our responsibility as pack leaders to pay attention to their body language and any changes in behavior. Early detection is key to addressing any potential health issues and ensuring your dog lives a long and healthy life. So, trust your instincts. If you sense something is off, it's always better to err on the side of caution and seek professional guidance. Number 7, boredom. Now, not all stretches are a cause for concern. Sometimes your dog might just be bored. Imagine being cooped up all day with nothing to do. You'd probably stretch too. Dogs need mental and physical stimulation. And when they don't get enough, they can get restless and, yes, even a little bored. A bored dog might stretch, yawn, pace around, or even start getting into a little mischief. It's their way of saying, hey, I need something to do. This is where you come in as the pack leader. Make sure your dog gets plenty of exercise, playtime, and mental challenges throughout the day. A well-stimulated dog is a happy and well-behaved dog. Number 8, wake-up stretch. We've all been there, right? You wake up after a nap and your body just needs a good stretch. Well, dogs feel the same way. After lying down for a while, whether it's a quick nap or a long night's sleep, dogs often stretch to get their blood flowing and their muscles moving again. It's a natural instinct that helps them shake off any stiffness and get ready for action. Think of it like a gentle warm-up routine. This type of stretching is perfectly normal and nothing to be concerned about. It's just your dog's way of saying, that feels good. Now, what are we going to do today? Number 9, warming up. You know, dogs are a lot like athletes. Just like a runner stretches before a race, dogs need to warm up their muscles too. You see, when a dog stretches, it gets the blood flowing throughout their body. This increased blood flow helps to loosen up their muscles, preparing them for any activity that's about to come. So, if you see your furry friend stretching before a walk or a play session, it's a good sign that they're energized and ready to go. Think of it as their way of saying, come on, let's move. Just like we wouldn't want to jump into a strenuous workout without stretching first, dogs benefit from a good stretch to prevent injuries and get their bodies ready for action. It's all about listening to their bodies and respecting their need to warm up. This natural instinct helps them stay agile and avoid those muscle pulls. Remember, a flexible dog is a happy dog. So next time you see your dog stretching, grab that leash and get ready for some fun. Number 10, greeting you. You walk through the door after a long day, and there's your furry friend stretching as if to say, welcome home. You see, dogs use body language to communicate, and stretching can be their way of expressing excitement and happiness to see you. It's like their version of a big hug and a I missed you. When your dog stretches in your presence, it's often a sign of affection and a way of acknowledging your arrival. They're showing you that they feel comfortable and relaxed around you. It's their way of releasing some of that pent-up energy and excitement of seeing you again. Remember, dogs are social animals and they thrive on connection. So next time your dog greets you with a big stretch, take it as a compliment. They're showing you that they trust you, they're happy to see you, and they're ready to spend some quality time together. So go ahead, give them a good scratch behind the ears and enjoy the love. Number 11, playtime. You come home and there's your dog stretching out, front paws way out in front, maybe even wiggling there behind a little. It's like they're saying, hey, look at me, I'm ready for some fun. And you know what? They probably are. Dogs are smart, they learn what gets our attention. And for many dogs, that playful stretch is a surefire way to get you to grab that leash or that favorite squeaky toy. It's their way of saying, come on, let's go. I've got all this pent-up energy and love to give. Now, not every stretch means playtime, but if it's accompanied by a wagging tail, bright eyes, and maybe even a little bark or whine, you better believe your furry friend is ready to get active. So pay attention to those cues. Is your dog inviting you to play? Because just like us, dogs need that physical and mental stimulation. A good play session can strengthen your bond, reinforce good behavior, and just make your dog feel loved and happy. Number 12, submission. Sometimes a stretch is more than just physical comfort. It can be a sign of submission, showing respect to you as the pack leader. Lowering the body, especially exposing the neck, shows vulnerability. It's a way of saying, I trust you. When your dog stretches and exposes their belly, they're showing they feel safe and secure with you. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you've noticed your dog stretching.